This is our English lecture that we learned in the last lecture, that is the chapter 2. In that first part, that is Avallian Glennie. Avallian Glennie. Now we moving further to the our next story, part 2, that is the Sahnai of the Bismillah Khan. Sahnai of Bismillah Khan. This is our next story or part 2. Now open your book everyone, page number 21. Page number 21. Shall we start? Emperor Aurangzeb banned for playing a musical instrument called a pungi. Ban it means forbid. Ban means forbid. The playing of a musical instrument called a pungi in the royal residence, for it had shrill, unpleasant sound. Royal it means related to kings. It is called the royal. Royal means related to kings. Residence it means residential area, home. It had a shrill, unpleasant sound. Pungi became generic name. Pungi became a generic name. Now, what is the meaning of generic? Generic name. Generic name means a name given. A name given to a class or a group as a whole. A group as a whole. What generic name it means? Generic name, a name given to a class or a group as a whole. For redid means wind instrument with wind instrument in which have reeds like which have reeds like the flute. Reeds like the flute. Reeded noise maker. It means wind instrument which reeds like the flute. Or we can say that the reeded means a plant. A reed means a plant. Reed means a plant, right? And reeded means a wind instrument which have reed like the flute. It means a plant, like a plant branch. rigid noisemakers, few had thought that it would one day be revived. Revived, it means bring to life again. Revived. Bring to life again. Bring to life again. It is called the revive. A barber of a family professional musician. A barber of a family professional musicians who had access to the royal palace, to go the royal palace, to sing in the royal palace. They have the access. Decided to improve the tonal quality of the pungi. Tonal quality of the pungi. He chose a pipe with natural hollow stem. It means the empty stem, or you can say the khokhla. Hollow, it means khokhla. Empty. Hollow means empty. Empty stem that was longer and broader than the pungi. That was longer and broader than the pungi, and made 7 holes on the body of the pipe. Write it down, this new word, in your book. Where book you have to write? Have you written, students? Now can I erase it? Now once again I am repeating the first paragraph, so pay attention there. See, Emperor Aurangzeb banned means forbid the playing of musical instrument called a pungi in the royal residence, for it had a shrill, unpleasant sound. Not good sound, it means unpleasant sound. Pungi became the generic name for rigid noisemaker. It is, pungi is a noisemaker. Few had thought that it would one day revive. Revived, it means bring to again. Bring to life again. A barber of a family of professional musicians who had access to the royal palace decide to improve the tonal quality of the pungi. He chose a pipe with a natural hollow stem that was longer and broader than the pungi, and made 7 holes on the body of the pipe. When he played on it, closing and opening some of the holes. Closing and opening some of the holes. Soft and melodious sound. Melodious. Melodious means melodious. Melodious means a pleasant tune. Or pleasant tune. Soft and melodious sound were produced. He played the instrument before royalty and everyone was impressed. The instrument, so different from the pungi, had to be given a new name as the story goes, since it was first played in the Sah's chamber. Underline this line. It was first played in the Sah's chamber and was played by a nai. Nai means barber. The instrument was named the Sehnai. The instrument named the Sehnai. See here, two pictures is given. This is pungi and this is the Sehnai. You can see in the picture pungi and Sehnai both are given. First one is pungi and the second one is Sehnai. Once again I am repeating this paragraph. Pay attention. When he played on it, closing and opening some of the holes, soft and melodious sounds were produced. He played the instrument before royalty and everyone was impressed. The instrument so different from the pungi. The instrument was so different from the pungi. Had to be given a new name as the story goes, since it was first played in the Sah's chamber and was played by a barber. The instrument was named the Sehnai. Now moving further to the second paragraph of the part 2, the Sehnai of the Bismillah Khan. The sound of the Sehnai began to be considered auspicious. Auspicious means auspicious. Auspicious is means promising. Promising to bring good fortune. Good fortune, right? Auspicious means promising to bring a good fortune. It means good work. Okay? And for this reason, it is still played in the temples and is an indispensable. Here I write it down. Indispensable. It means without which a piece of work cannot be done. What the meaning of indispensable? That is, without which a piece of work cannot be done. Without, we cannot do anything. Component of any North Indian wedding. In the past, the Sahnai was the part of noble and or traditional ensemble of 9 instrument ensemble. Ensemble or the ensemble pronouns ensemble. What the pronouns of this? Ensemble. Considered as a group. Considered as a group. Ensemble. Considered as a group. Ensemble of 9 instruments found at royal courts. Till recently, it was used only in temples and the weddings. The credit for bringing this instrument onto the classical stage goes to Ustad Bismillah Khan. Ustad Bismillah Khan. Once again, I am repeating this second paragraph. Pay attention. The sound of the Sahnai began to be considered auspicious. It means good fortune, and for this reason it is still played in the temples and is an indispensable. Without it, the temples prayers not gone. That is the indispensable. Indispensable, without which a piece of work cannot done. Component of any North Indian wedding. In the past, the Sahnai was part of the noble or traditional ensemble of 9 instruments found at the royal courts. Till recently, it was used only in temples and the weddings. The credit for bringing this instrument onto the classical stage goes to the Ustad Bismillah Khan. Now write it down this new word in your book. Okay, done students. Now moving further to the third paragraph. See third paragraph everyone. As a 5-year-old, Bismillah Khan played gilli danda near a pond in the ancient state of Dumraon in Bihar. Where? Dumraon in Bihar. He would regularly go to nearby Biharji temple to sing the Bhojpuri. Note down this line or underline as a 5-year-old Bismillah Khan played gilli danda. Then near a pond in the ancient estate of the Dumrao in Bihar. Underline this line, Dumrao in Bihar. He would regularly go to the nearby Biharji temple to sing Bhojpuri Chaita. Bhojpuri Chaita. At the end of which he would earn a big laddu weighing of 1.25 kg, a prize given by the local Maharaja. This happened 80 years ago, and the little boy has travelled far to earn the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratna. Bismillah Khan had got the award, that is Bharat Ratna. See this paragraph. What in this paragraph? That is Bismillah Khan at the age of 5 years old. He played to gilli danda. Then what happened? Near the pond in the ancient, that is Dumrao in Bihar, and then he would regularly go to the Biharji temple, and in that to sing the Bhojpuri Chaita, that is the rag, that is Chaita. At the end of after the singing, then what happened, or what he got? He got the laddu, big laddu weighing of the 1.25 kg, a prize as a prize by the local Maharaja, and this happened into the 80 years ago, and the little boy has travelled far to earn and the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratna. Bismillah Khan got the award, that is Bharat Ratna. Bismillah Khan awarded by the Bharat Ratna. Okay. If it may ask in the 1 mark question or in a MCQ that Bismillah Khan awarded by the Bharat Ratna. Okay. Born on 21st March 1960. In which year Bismillah Khan was born? And the answer is 21st March 1916. The answer is 21st March 1916. This you have to write in your book, okay? Bismillah Khan belongs to a well-known family of musicians from the Bihar. His grandfather Rasul Buks Khan. His grandfather name, it may ask in an MCQ. Here I write it down. Grandfather name, that is Rasul Buks Khan. Rasul Buks Khan. That is the grandfather name of the Bismillah Khan. Was the Sehnai Nawaz of the Bhojpur king's court. His father Paigambar Box. Father name is, that is grandfather name. Now father name is, here write it down. Father name Paigambar. Paigambar Box. And the other paternal ancestors were also great Sehnai player. Paternal, that is the new word, that is paternal. This new word you have to write under the new word, and this you have to write another page. Paternal answer and whose. Paternal ancestors. That is the ancestors of the father. Or you can say that in different word, that is purvas. Okay. So first write it down this in your book. After that we will move further. Okay, have you written? Now, once again I am repeating the fourth paragraph. Pay attention. Born on 21st March 1916, Bismillah belongs to a well-known family of musicians from the Bihar. His grandfather, Rashul Books Khan, was the Sahnai Nawaz of the Bhojpur King's Court. Underline this line. His father, Pagambar Books Khan, and other paternal ancestors were also great the Sahnai player. Now, in the fifth paragraph that we will discuss in our next lecture. Okay. I hope that fourth paragraph of the part 2 is clear to you. Now moving further to the homework. New words. New words of the part 1 and the part 2. In part 2, that must be completed, that you have to write. Okay? 2 times. 2 times. New words, you have to write it down 2 times. Part 1, that is Avallian Glennie, and part 2, the Sahnai of Bismillah Khan. In that we completed fourth paragraph of the part 2. That new words that I have written in this board, that you have to write. Clear everyone? Homework. 2 times you have to write and read it. It may ask in the exams. New word it asks in exams. So you all have to prepare it and you all have to read it. Clear? Understand homework. New words. Part 1, chapter 2. Chapter 2, in that part 1, Avallian Glennie, and part 2, the Sahnai of Bismillah Khan. In that fourth paragraph, new word be written that you have to write in the exam. 2 times you all have to write in the rough book. Homework. This homework you have to write it down in the rough book. Okay, clear everyone? If you have any query regarding chapter 1 and chapter 2, then you can ask me in a group. Okay, clear? Okay, take care students and bye.